Hey guys, welcome to Thursday's geography class video, part 2. So today we are going to take different positions and see where we stand on relocation. Your task will consist eventually in the next 3 classes of participating in a one-on-one debate with one of your classmates on relocation, i.e. the transfer of certain industrial activities to developing countries. So the question here is, are you for or against relocation? So to participate in this, you're going to present the point of view that will be assigned to you from among the following. So if you notice on Google Classroom, you are going to have your name assigned to one of these point of views. And when you're building your argument, you're going to have to build your argument as if you were a representative of this point of view. Number 1. An entrepreneur who closes a factory in order to set it up in a developing country. So say you're the owner of Nike and you decide labor's too expensive here in North America, let me open up shop in a developing country. Number 2, a worker in this country, Canada, who was laid off when the factory that employed him or her closed. Number 3, a worker in a developing country who works in a factory belonging to a North American company. So for instance, if there is an H&M factory in, in one of the developing countries, there are workers there. So you're taking the position of one of the factory workers maybe sewing clothes. Next, a spokesperson for the Canadian government. So you are a representative of the Canadian government here. Number 5, a spokesperson for the government of a developing country where products are manufactured for foreign countries. So think of it this way. These countries want multinational corporations to set up shop in their countries. There are many reasons for that, and they all have to do with the economy. Having a factory there helps their economy, and it pays their people. So their people, their citizens, have an income. And lastly, a spokesperson for an organization that defends human rights around the world. So you are going to be assigned one of these 6 point of views, only one, okay? And the task is, from the point of view you've been given, decide whether you are for or against the relocation of multinational companies' factories to developing countries. So you're going to have to come up with at least 5 arguments to defend your position and be ready to debate this with someone else in your class. We are going to be working on this for the next 2 classes, and then we are going to hold our debate, whether we're back in school or we're going to do it via video Skype. Okay, we're going to do it via video chat, basically. Today's task, listen closely. Today you are going to read through the documents attached to this. So there are more things to read going down in this document. You are going to read them, and these are going to help you build your argument for or against relocation depending on your point of view. For example, if you're taking on the role of a spokesperson for the government of a developing country, you will likely be for relocating labor to your country for many reasons. Okay? So, task number 1, today's task, you are going to fill out the following form after reading through the following documents on the next few pages. What point of view are you taking? What have you been chosen to write about? Remember, I'm assigning you the task. You have to check Google Classroom. Number 2, indicate whether you are for or against relocation. Number 3, discuss at least 5 reasons that you are for or against relocation. So I gave you guys plenty of space. I gave you guys 6 options. You can add more if you'd like. If there are any questions about this, if you're confused, please feel free to email me or you can chat with me. So this here is basically the rest of the document that you're going to have to read in order to build your case for or against relocation, okay? So you have the appendix talking about minimum wage. There's a little table here talking about minimum wage in different countries. Appendix 2, read through it. Appendix 3, Appendix 4, Appendix 5. Okay, so there are 5 of them. You have to read through these, okay, in order to help you build your arguments. Okay, if there are any questions, please let me know. I would like for each of you to post your task 1, which is basically filling out this page, and to submit it on Google Classroom by the end of today's class. Okay, next class we are going to continue